And we are back for some more Lakota West basketball as the girls basketball team travels to Middletown tonight here at Wade E. Miller Arena to take on the Middletown Middies. And Nikos, what are you looking forward to the most as we begin this matchup?
Well, Andrew, this is going to be a great game. Both teams with a 500 record, West at 1-1 and Middletown at 2-2. West had a rough game to start the year, and a lot of that was that three-point shooting. I think that needs to improve here tonight. They were 5 of 27 in that game. They got to get those shots up a little more. And they also just need to stay smart and disciplined. You know, no silly turnovers, and you don't want to take stupid shots. You need to make the right plays, and I think that's what they're going to do here tonight.
Thank you, Nikos. Tip set. Middletown wins the tip, and they get underway. A quick jumper, and the bank-in goes. In the first 5 seconds of the game, Middletown already has a 2-0 advantage. Katie Fox bringing up the rock here, playing the point guard position. She swings it to Caroline Bailiff. Bailiff looking inside, no one open. She swings it out to the freshman. Back to Katie Fox, who tries a three. It's off the mark, and the rebound, Middletown. Middletown heading ahead in transition. They get it inside, and the fadeaway jumper is an air ball. And that will head to the Firebirds' possession here.
Very interested to see how Isabel Saunders can do. The freshman coming in. This is her third game here as a Firebird. We'll see what she can do here as the 3 position.
It's always a good sign when the freshmen are starting on varsity.
Looks like there's an injury down. I think she limped off. She looks okay, but how to do a quick sub in.
Yeah, it looks like that was number 3, Deariston Mitchell for Middletown, the 5'8" guard. And that's a tough loss to start this game, one of your starters going down. As Fox brings up the ball. Middletown playing a zone to start this game. Bailiff looking for a position, swings it out. Back in the corner to Sydney Williams. 3 just off the mark. Rebound, Jada Nelson. Nelson goes up, and it's no good, and it's out to Middletown. The Middies are running in transition. It is Kenya Benson. She swings it around. Nice press defense from Caroline Bailiff, and she grabs the steal. Ball's on the floor. Body's on the floor. They get it inside. Blocked by Sydney Williams. And that was Jamia Jones with the attempt, and it'll be Middletown possession here, up 2-0. They swing it out, and it will be off of Lakota West, Caroline Bailiff, but a good effort right there. Middletown gets the ball in. Bringing it up is Bray Gregory. She got hit hard right there, and in transition, it is turned over from Lakota West, and here comes Middletown.
Offense is struggling, but I am liking this defense so far in this first quarter.
A lot of intensity on that floor right now. Inside, another turnover for Middletown. Back and forth right now. Here we go. Bailiff in transition. She takes it up. Wanted a foul, not going to get it. Here comes Middletown back the other way. Good crossover there. Look for the 3, didn't have. We do want to apologize for some technical difficulties we had with the stream. We do apologize, but we did have a very eventful first quarter here as we are just 50 seconds away from the ending of the first quarter. And Nikos, just want to run through some of the stuff that went on in that quarter.
Well, I mean, the three-pointing, like I said, it is on fire. Everyone looks good from 3. They're shooting a lot better than in previous games. Not as much right there on that shot. Offensive rebound.
And a good job, though, getting open looks, but not able to knock it down as they swing it out. And it will be traveling called on Middletown, so Lakota West will get the ball right back.
Currently 14-9, Jay Chadwell, first year here at Lakota West, making a pretty good statement win here tonight.
Yeah, this will be a huge statement win on the road in GMC play. Always a tough time. But if they can come out of here with a win tonight, it'd be huge as they have a 14-9 advantage. Sydney Williams being guarded heavily. That is Bray Gregory on the defensive end. She swings it out. It's a wide open 3, and it is buttered from Reese Johnson.
Reese Johnson coming in, didn't get too much playing time last year, but has definitely made an impact so far, especially tonight.
And she did not realize the quarter was ending, and that is a tough moment right there for Middletown. That'll be the end of the first quarter, 17-9, Lakota West. When we return here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. The turnover. Up ahead to Katie Fox. A dime inside to Sydney Williams, and it's partially blocked right there, but Katie Fox recovers and lays it in, and that is a 10-point Firebird advantage, and we will head to timeout here at Lakota West Student Broadcasting, but we'll just stay here for now as there's a lot to go over about how this game has started.
Lakota West is on fire, Andrew. They are knocking down everything. There's been some technical difficulties. We haven't been able to show all of it. But what we have been able to show, it has looked good. Katie Fox, the guards, freshman Isabel Saunders, she's getting in on the action. Reese Johnson, everyone is having an impact. I'm loving this offense. The defense is clamping up. Jay Chadwell is having an incredible coaching job tonight.
Yeah, Jay Chadwell is definitely showing his strengths here tonight. Lakota West offense looks really good, especially their defense. It has looked amazing so far, just creating turnovers, and very excited to see what this team can do this season with how they've been playing so far tonight. And who do you look for really most heading down the rest of the game to step up for the Firebirds tonight?
Well, for the Firebirds, I think it's really going to be a team impact. So far tonight, from what I've seen, I don't think anyone on this team is going to take another step above each other. Obviously, you have Katie Fox, Caroline Bailiff. They're probably going to play a little bit better, but I think this is going to be a team effort. And then, but looking at Middletown, Layla Johnson, Jemiah Jones, I thought those two, 6 foot and 6'4", averaging 14 combined rebounds, I thought they might be a problem, down low for West. So far, they have done a great job defensively, and I've seen plenty of offensive rebounds, so I'm not worried for what this inside lineup can do.
Yeah, they've done great in all facets of the game here tonight after that fast start for Middletown. So Bray Gregory bringing up the ball. They need to get the ball over to half court. They don't want to get an 8-second violation. They do get the ball over the court. They get it inside. It's Jacia James. She swings it out. There's a 3-ball. No good. Offensive rebound. And Jones lays it up and in. So Middletown breaks the streak, and they cut it down to 8 points.
That is the impact of Jemiah Jones. 7.5 rebounds a game, as well as 0.8 steals and 1.8 blocks per game.
Caroline Bailiff not hesitant. No good there. And a rebound, and it'll be a jump ball. Nice fight from Sydney Williams and Jacia Jones there.
Always had immense respect for Sydney Williams. She has been a great hustle player ever since she came to Lakota West. You saw it right there, fighting a much bigger opponent to get that jump ball, and now you have another offensive possession.
Great job from Sydney Williams. Katie Fox takes it up at the wing. She swings it out to Bailiff. Bailiff driving. Jump pass outside to Sydney Williams. The 3-ball does not fall, but there is Jada Nelson once again. Caroline Bailiff for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Middletown, and a foul on the floor here on Katie Fox.
Frustrating foul. For Lakota West.
indeed a frustrating foul as Middletown will take this ball up. They need some points here to try to come back in this game. Ahead to Amara Reap, one of the team's leading scorers last year, and they need her to step up big tonight if they want to have a comeback in this one. Back to Reap. She swings it out to the outside, nearly turned over, and it'll stay with Middletown off of Sydney Williams. Let's see what Middletown can draw up here on this out-of-bounds play. We'll look to maybe get it to Amaria Reap or one of those great offensive scorers. She does get it into Jones. Jones, a nice spin move and one. Jamia Jones averaged 8.2 points per game last year and led the team, the 6'4" center, trying to lead a comeback here with a free throw pending.
Just a frustrating foul. You know, you might not want to go up for one just like that, and now you have Middletown has a chance to cut this to just 5 points, and that's 2 possessions.
And nearly another offensive rebound, but Katie Fox contains it. Fox down the floor. She takes it inside, gets it into Jada Nelson, and Jada Nelson is unable to make the shot. Back out, Jada Nelson, bodies fly. Fox, the crossover. Corner 3 for Reese Johnson. Off the mark, too strong. Middletown retains possession, trying to come back here. Down the floor, it is Kenya Benson. Benson swings it inside, and it's out of bounds off of Reese Johnson.
The hustle from Jaden Houston on that last play, get that offensive rebound, didn't amount to points, but, I mean, just a great hustle play from her.
Incoming for the Firebirds, the substitute is Illabella Saunders and Kennedy Griffin. Zamaria Reap takes it up here on the floor, looking for some offense. She swings it inside. It's Jacia Jones. She contains possession, and there will be a jump ball on the floor, and that will stay with Middletown. So a lot of hustle here so far tonight.
You're seeing a very deep lineup so far for Lakota West. It has just been constant sub in, sub out, sub in, sub out all night long. So just expect all these players are going to have a lot of energy come fourth quarter.
Indeed they will, as here is Kenya Benson. The nice crossover, getting inside, and a shooting foul on Sydney Wilson. And that will send Benson to the free throw line for some potentially more points for Middletown. Kenya Benson, the senior guard, averaged 3.2 points per game last year on 25% field goal percentage. Definitely a huge piece for this Middletown Middies team as she knocks in both free throws with ease, and it'll be a 4-point basketball game here midway through the second quarter. What a pass inside to Katie Fox. Bailiff in some trouble. She drives, swings, back outside to Sydney Williams. Katie Fox, a step-back three, just off the mark, and a rebound here to Jacia Jones. Middletown starting to figure out these Firebirds.
I think you need to look for a better shot than a step-back three on a possession like that to gain back your momentum.
Amaria Reap, the floater, just will not drop. The rebound underneath, no good, and it will stay with Middletown off of Kennedy Griffin.
Jamia Jones has just been making a huge impact down low. She is getting every single defensive board or being a part of just about every single one of them.
Definitely a huge impact player, averaged the most points on this team last year per game. Nice crossover from Kenya Benson. She looks to go to her fadeaway. Instead kicks it out. It is Bray Gregory on the outside. Back to Reap. And it looks like there was an offensive foul on Middletown, so Lakota West will get the ball right back.
Great defensive possession right there. Tried to swing it around the outside a little too much, and then it just led to the foul.
An offensive foul is one of the greatest plays you can have in a coach's eyes as they play a zone defense here up on Katie Fox. It's led to a lot of Firebird three-point shots. In the corner, Reese Johnson, short, and it will be Lakota West basketball here. So a very fast-paced game here tonight. Both teams high-octane offense so far, but the defense definitely stepping up lately. Katie Fox, Reese Johnson in the corner off the mark again by Kennedy Griffin getting underneath. And it'll end up in the hands of Middletown. And Kennedy Griffin fights for the jump ball. And it will be Lakota West basketball here on the hustle play from Kennedy Griffin.
You saw it a lot last year, and you're seeing it so far this year. This team lives and dies on that three ball. So when it's going in, I mean, you saw it in that first quarter and halfway through the second quarter, you're going to get a lot of points. But now that it's stalling out, you're seeing a little bit of a comeback.
Definitely a lot of those shots right there falling. If they are falling, very good sign, as there's a nice cupping layup inside. What a finish. Bray Gregory. And that is a 2-point game now here. Lakota West a bit stagnant on offense, and Middletown taking advantage. Reese Johnson, another three. They are just putting it up like they're the 2016 Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, it's definitely the shot that this team wants to take. It's a high percentage shot. You know, when it starts working, it's something, I guess the analytics, you've seen it going up as of late. It's something teams love to do, is just throw up a three. You're more likely to hit them and, you know, get that extra point than if you go for the two-pointer.
Definitely an analytical thing right there that the Firebirds want to continue to embrace here. They are a very confident three-point shooting team. But Middletown a chance here to tie or take the lead. Seemed like they were down a lot not too long ago. No shot, foul on the floor. But what a comeback here for Middletown.
Bray Gregory is doing a really good job of penetrating the defense despite, you know, the 5'1" frame, just still able to get down there and put up shots. Obviously that one foul on the floor, so it didn't quite work out the way she wanted.
Yeah, and Bray Gregory has done a really tough job tonight. That layup she got was very impressive, as it will be a shooting foul here. So chance to tie things up here for Amaria Reap, who averaged 5.1 points per game last year and 3.5 rebounds per game.
These are huge free throws for Middletown. They can tie it up right here.
First one is good.
Reap currently leading the team in scoring. Not great shooting splits for the team, but she has been the one to keep them afloat at that 500 record.
And the second one gets the lucky bounce, so it will be a tie game as we head to timeout. Firebirds looking for some answers here. We'll be right back on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. As we return here at Middletown, the Lakota West Firebirds retain possession here in a tie basketball game. Katie Fox bringing up the rock.
Her and Caroline Bailiff have just been a very impressive guard rotation between the two of them. Either one of them can bring it up. Either one of them can shoot. Last 3 years have been, or I guess 2.5 years almost, has been very impressive.
Jada Nelson pulls up. It's no good. Sydney Williams fighting. And the hustle play does not work out as she gives it right back to Middletown. Middletown running a transition and an errant pass. And Lakota West will get the ball right back.
Watch Lakota West. They're already in foul trouble with 5 fouls. They're going to have to maybe lower the defensive intensity because you don't want to give them 3 points, especially with how they've been shooting those free throws so far.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Lakota West they've done a great job defensively. It's how they can respond offensively now. They've gone stagnant. Bailiff fakes a 3, gets inside. They need some points in the paint. Back into Bailiff. Around to Fox. Out to Sydney Williams. Fox back inside to Nelson. Nelson swings it out. Bailiff a 3. Off the mark. Rebound Jada Nelson, and what a block.
Layla Johnson, the 6 foot. I told you she's going to be a menace down low.
Inside, and Middletown has the lead.
When you get the ball stuck in the corner, you cannot generate offense like that, and that's the exact result you're going to get if you're Lakota West.
So Katie Fox on the outside. They need to get some points in the paint here. Severely undersized as Nelson outside. It's Bailiff taking it inside, and another defensive play. That time it's Jamia Jones.
Jamia Jones has having an incredible game so far. It's a tough task for Jada Nielsen at guard her, and then even harder to score on her on offense.
And wow, what a effort here from Middletown. You got to give it to the coaches. A 12-0 run since they were down 19-9. It's a completely new game. Fadeaway, and it will not drop, just barely missed. Looked like a travel beforehand. Bailiff in transition. She takes the tough mid-range, and she knocks it in, and Lakota West finally responds, tying this game up.
You got to hope that's a confidence boost for this Lakota West Firebird team, and hopefully it'll maybe change the tide in this momentum.
Definitely something to look out for. Gregory on the outside, and there's Sydney Williams. In transition, Williams. Down the lane, and she double dribbled.
You had a great steal right there. You just have to put that one up. She had the shot, I think she got nervous with how big Jones is guarding her.
Yeah, what a job running the floor by Middletown, getting back, and it made Williams afraid enough to have the double dribble. Nearly a backcourt. Surprised they did not call it there. And Sydney Williams again with the defense. Here comes Fox. A 2-on-1 scenario. Fox the pass. Saunders goes up with it. No good. Rebound out to Middletown. Jamia Jones gets it back to the guard. It is Kenya Benson, and they barely get it over the line. Bree Gregory contains possession. What a half of basketball as we wind down. 10 seconds remaining. And no foul called there. Very surprising. It will stay with Middletown here with 4 seconds to play.
That was a big hit from Sydney Williams. I really thought that one was going to get called. Looked like she kind of jumped into her, but the fast break defense from Middletown. I mean, West is getting incredible steals. They're just not able to finish them with how much they're hustling down low.
At the buzzer. Oh, it's just off the mark. And that will be a tie game at halftime here. What a matchup so far tonight in the GMC. Lakota West and Middletown knotted at 21 apiece. We will be right back here in just about 10 minutes. Go grab a drink. Go grab some popcorn. Something to fill you up. But be back here in 10 minutes as we resume the broadcast between these two very good GMC teams in a tied matchup on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. As we return here, the Firebirds in some second half action. Middletown opens with possession. A great first half from the Middies.
Very resilient effort from the Middletown Middies. They have put up a huge fight against West, who should probably be up by a lot more in this game.
They should be up by a lot more, but the shots were just not falling. As Bailiff ahead to Fox. Over the top, what a pass to Isabella Saunders, and it is complete butter.
That is
from the left wing.
Freshman shooting and junior veteran passing right there to combine for those three, and those are huge. That's a great way to start the half, a steal and a three.
Great way to start. Let's see if they can keep it up here. Bray Gregory on the outside. Middletown has gotten pretty much all of their points in the paint. Lakota West has gotten pretty much all their points from the perimeter.
They have been shooting a lot. We don't have the halftime stats, but it has been a lot and not so much falling so far in the second quarter.
So Lakota West creates a turnover. Up ahead to Fox in transition. And Katie Fox with the left hand.
I think West came to play in the second half. That's 2 steals and 5 points in under a minute and a half, and there's the timeout.
And a quick timeout from Middletown, and we will head to break here. We'll be right back here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. As we return here, a quick timeout from Middletown. They need to get some sort of motivation here, as what a tough finish, the floater.
And that's what Amarius Reap has been good for all year, just making the play and getting the offense back in rhythm to get some points on the board.
And a quick turnover from Lakota West. Down the lane, it's Reap, off the mark, but the offensive rebound. Kicks it out, a 3 from Middletown, and it is pure. Kenya Benson from the outside, and we have a tie ball game. And another, it's off of Benson, almost another turnover.
This has been a great game, very back and forth. There's been a lot of trends. I mean, it proves that, basketball is a game of momentum, and you're seeing a lot here tonight.
Yeah, this one could very well come down to the final minutes, as Middletown actually has a 1-point lead, it says on the scoreboard. Not sure where that 1 point came from, but they do have the lead. Oh, that was a scoreboard problem by the people here, so it is a tie ball game. Kicks it out, Bailiff. Wow, a scram for the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball. And that means Lakota West basketball.
Great possession right there. You almost forced a turnover and then get to use that jump ball possession arrow, and now you have the ball going the other way.
Let's see if Lakota West can find some of that energy they had at the start of the half. Katie Fox on the outside. Pretty stagnant offense right now. They try to get it into Nelson, and it's too high. So Middletown will have the ball right back, a chance to take the lead.
I think you got to feed it down low to Jones. She's 6'4". She towers over anyone else on the floor right now. 5-inch height advantage over everybody on the floor or more. So I think you got to feed it down low to her.
On the outside, Middletown searching for some points. Outside here is Kenya Benson, who had just hit the 3. The 5'1" Bray Gregory on the outside.
I think they're going to take their time and take some time off this clock.
Shooting clock would be huge for Middletown if they want to pull off the upset win. Inside to Jones. Jones takes it to the basket, and a foul on Sydney Wilson. So Middletown doing a really good job right now.
Lakota West fouls on number 5, Williams. That's her second, team's first. At the line, shooting 2, Johnson.
What do you think that the Firebirds need to get going here to win this game in the second half, Nikos?
Well, I know they love that 3-ball, and it's kind of hard to penetrate down low with so much height on Middletown. So I think you just got to keep going on fast breaks. You got to get past them offensively. It's going to be tough. This is a very strong Middletown defense. You could try the 3-ball, but I don't think you should try to force anything, which is what West has kind of been doing so far in this game.
As Layla Johnson knocks in the free throw. So Middletown on top here. Caroline Bailiff had a look, didn't take it. Kennedy Griffin inside, back out to Bailiff. They're trying to penetrate the defense. Bailiff's too short. And Kennedy Griffin and one! What an offensive rebound and the finish. And Lakota West is back in front. What a play from Kennedy Griffin.
That was all Kennedy Griffin, tallest player listed at 6 foot on this roster. And she's going to be huge in this game when you're playing such a big and tall team like Middletown.
Griffin, quick free throw off the mark. And the rebound to Middletown. Bray Gregory on the outside. In the corner, it is Kenya Benson who is starting to heat up from the outside. She has her second 3 of the second half.
What a shot right there. Made the smart pass to that corner. Made the right play.
Katie Fox cannot finish inside. Had a good look, but it's no good. And here comes Middletown. All the momentum on their side. Inside, it's Jamia Jones. She swings it back out. A lot of ball movement here. Amaria Reap swinging it out. Brett Gregory inside. Looked like it was a shot/pass. Not sure what it was. But it will be Firebird basketball.
I don't think the Middletown coaching staff really liked that call, but it is going to be West ball going the other way, and this is a chance to tie or take the lead. This is a very, very big possession.
We know how good West can shoot the basketball. Now they need to prove it here in this second half. Inside, it's Caitlin Barber, and she just rims out on the shot. Back in transition, it's Bray Gregory. She swings it out to Reap. Slow-moving offense here for Middletown, and here comes the Firebird defense. Katie Fox making the turnover. Up ahead, she tries in transition, and it's off the mark by Kennedy Griffin on the rebound. Katie Fox goes back up with it, and the Firebirds have tied this ball game.
Kennedy Griffin is making great use of her minutes here tonight. She has been a big cog in the offense and has just been doing everything right.
And a timeout called by Middletown, so once again, we head to break, tied at 30 apiece. We got a good one here tonight. Be sure to be back when we return. So a tight one here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting as Middletown gets it into Jamia Jones. Back out to Bray Gregory. Middletown searching for some offense. It's back out to Reap. They need to get some type of rhythm. Both teams struggling a little bit to get some points on the board here in these last few minutes.
Definitely been a defensive battle so far tonight.
Caitlin Barber on the tough defense. Lakota West not making it easy on Middletown. Reap inside the float game, not going to fall. And Kennedy Griffin grabs the rebound. Lakota West looking to push a transition. Up ahead, Sydney Williams. And a travel. She picked up her dribble, and that is something you just cannot do there in that situation. That'll turn it over.
Especially so late in the game. That's just a penalty. You got it not allowed to happen. And now Middletown has a chance to take the lead here on this possession. It's a big one. I want to see a three-pointer. They've had success so far in the second half, and I think they'll do good here on the year.
What a play from Katie Fox. Nice hezzy inside, and she draws the foul.
That's a winning play right there. Getting down low, forcing the foul, and you got to hit at least one of these. You got to hit both, really, especially in a close game like this. And you know, with how good Middletown has been, they're going to come back and probably score on the next possession.
We know how good Lakota West is at shooting free throws. That might be a big factor here down the stretch. Middletown coaching up his players, trying to win this game. It would be a huge win for Middletown. Off the Jamia Jones screen comes Bray Gregory. Kennedy Griffin playing some incredible defense. Middletown gets it back inside, and another foul. And so it's a free throw party right now.
Lakota West fouls on number 1, Barber for first. Team second at the line shooting 2, Johnson.
First shot bounces around and drops in.
How good Jay Chadwell has done. I mean, he has got some huge roles to fill with, you know, how great Andy Fishman was. So this is a very difficult coaching role to, you know, fulfill if you're Jay Chadwell here at Lakota West. So we'll see how he finishes this game tonight. As it might be, you know, how you tell the rest of the season is going to go.
Very well said as Bailiff just off on the three. Had a good look. Here's Reap in transition. She finds the corner. It's Kenya Benson, not afraid to shoot that three.
She had to make that pass just a second earlier, and that might be a three-pointer.
In the lane, nice hands from Lakota West, and Bailiff dives on the floor. And a timeout called from Jay Chadwell. Very, very well use of timeout, and Lakota West will have possession when we return. As we return, Firebirds have the ball here. A minute left in the third quarter, and it will be a big minute in deciding who wins this game.
Very important how you close the third quarter. It's going to represent a lot of how that fourth quarter goes.
Bailiff tries the three. In and out. Rebound, Jada Nelson. She goes back up and banks it in. And Lakota West has the lead.
Great offensive rebound by Nielsen. Able to put that up and get the tip off the glass, and now you're up by 2, potentially going into the fourth quarter.
Would be huge for Lakota West as Kennedy Griffin again on the defense. It is out of bounds off Kennedy, but she is playing with a lot of hustle here tonight.
Nice defensive play. You got to hold him for 22 and a half more seconds. It stinks that you don't have that shot clock, but just got to play some lockdown defense.
Inside Layla Jones and another foul. Jada Nelson just didn't get her feet planted there. And so Middletown just working them down with these free throws, staying in this game.
Lakota West foul is on number 22, Griffin. That's her 4th, team's 3rd.
You can't make a silly mistake like that. I mean, 19.2 seconds left. You maybe get a foul on the floor, especially because you have a few to give, and it resets after each quarter. But now Middletown has a chance to tie it right before the fourth quarter, which is huge for the Middies.
It is huge, and it feels like that free throw just got deja vu from the last free throw that she shot, bouncing around and going in. So this one here would tie it.
Very silent Jim during these free throws.
A lot of pressure, but she nails both. And now Lakota West with 19 seconds to work, looking to take the lead heading into the fourth.
The free throw shooting in this game has been very, very good.
It has been. Both teams being very efficient on that side of the ball. Sydney Williams for 3. Off the mark. Caitlin Barber the rebound. It's no good. Nelson fighting for it, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. We are all knotted up at 34. Do not go anywhere on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. We are back here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. All knotted up at 34. Middletown has possession. Layla Johnson with the basketball. And she is nearly turned over. A lot of hustle from Caitlin Barber.
This is a huge quarter. It has been tied after almost every single quarter. This has been an insane game. I thought it would be a little more in Lakota West's favor, but early in the season, things like this can happen.
Well, didn't really need that pass there for Amaria Reap. Had Bray Gregory in the backcourt, but just decided to get it to Kenya Benson. Don't want to force passes here late in this one. And a foul is called on Katie Fox. You just cannot have those fouls go against you.
Lakota West fouls on number 20, Fox. That's her second.
That's already using your first. That could come in handy later in this game, especially with how it's gone so far and how close it's been.
Here comes Bray Gregory into Layla Johnson. Amaria Reap has possession. She finds Layla Johnson, and a wide open layup is good. Middletown has the lead.
What an adjustment and a look, and now you have the lead in the fourth quarter. Middletown is set up perfectly.
Nelson tries the jumper, and she answers. Pure from Jada Nelson.
The mid-range game from Jada Nielsen in this game.
As Sydney Williams tries for the turnover, it's not there.
She's been incredible. Every time inside that perimeter, she is just knocking down everything.
You can tell she's been working on that shot. As we are staying tied here, just a back and forth ball game. In some trouble on the outside. Gregory hangs on to it. Nice
What a
cross.
move.
And that one just took straight away by Caitlin Barber. She just took her lunch money, and an errant pass, and it's turned right back over.
Lunch money returned after that one, and now it's going the other way for Middletown.
Out to Benson. You can't let her shoot. She will shoot. Oh, just off the mark. And it will stay Middletown basketball. Interesting to see how the Firebirds execute down the stretch. Have not really been in any close games this year up until this one. Mid-range jumper is pure.
Jamia Jones in this game has been everything. I mean, all over the court, she's making things happen.
She has been huge tonight. Bailiff works on the outside. Nothing doing. Firebirds need to move without the ball. Bailiff tries a three. It's pure. Lakota West takes the lead.
I told you the right looks from three. With this team, I knew they would come up when it mattered most. Struggled early in this game from three, but it comes right when you need it to take the 1 point lead.
One thing about this team is they will never lose confidence with that shot. They will keep on shooting until it goes in.
Shooter's going to shoot.
Indeed, as Amaria Reap takes it in, and it will be Middletown basketball here. But wow, what a clutch shot from Caroline Bailiff.
I was beyond the arc. I mean, that was 2 or 3 feet off of it. The confidence in that shot, she took it and knew exactly where she was going with it.
Indeed, as Layla Johnson takes it inside, and she just lost control of it. And that is going to be Lakota West possession, a great defensive play. We've seen a lot of times when Layla Johnson gets that ball, it's either a foul or a layup, but right there, Lakota West was not having any of it.
I would be very shocked if they don't go.
And they just changed the call on the floor. It is going to be Middies basketball.
That changes everything. I'm not sure what they saw differently on that call, but that changes a lot. Lakota West could have taken a substantial lead, and now it might be the other way around for Middletown.
And a turnover from Katie Fox. Ball does not lie. Fox in transition, and she carried.
That's frustrating. You're down in transition. Can't make a silly mistake like that, but
tough, but it has been a lot of mistakes on both ends, but a lot of great plays on both ends. Just been a really good basketball game.
I mean, when there's a 1 point difference with 5.5 minutes to go, I would agree it's been a pretty good game.
As here is Gregory in some trouble, and a foul is called on Caroline Bailiff.
I don't
Can
know
you
about
believe it?
that. I think that looked like a travel.
I agree there. I don't know about that one. These refs are making some calls right now that
It just seemed, I mean, they were letting them play pretty much all game, and now they're deciding here they're going to call something like that, which I think traveled was before the foul.
in some trouble is Reap, and Caitlin Barber's elbow was out of bounds. Wow.
That is how this game has gone. The elbow goes out of bounds.
Just a game of inches right now.
Oh, my gosh.
My goodness. Reap needs to get it in. She does to Kenya Benson. Gregory on the outside. Middletown needs a bucket here with 5 to play. Gregory off the screen. Inside Layla Johnson. West playing some lockdown defense. Gregory nowhere to go. Layla Johnson on the outside. It's Kenya Benson. She can shoot that 3 ball. Benson keeping the handle on. The double team from West leads to a turnover. Katie Fox in transition. Here comes Fox the Euro, and it's just off the mark. Back in transition comes Gregory.
That's one Katie Fox is going to wish she had back. Had to look, made a great defensive play, just wasn't able to put it up.
They just have not been able to put this game away. Middletown just keeps on coming back. Gregory inside, the 5'1" guard. Swings it out to Jamia Jones, the 6'4" center, and that is a double dribble.
I don't think Jones saw that. I mean, she picked it up, dropped it, and picked it up and tried to dribble. That's going to get called every single time at the high school level. Wow. That is
some huge mistakes from both squads right now.
It's raising my heartbeat, Andrew. It's raising my heartbeat.
Still 4 minutes left to play, and they will be an incredible 4 minutes here. Sydney Williams swings it to Barber. Looking for the cut inside. There is Williams. She goes up, no foul called. Can you believe that? Wow. Benson in some trouble. And a travel is called on Kenya Benson. So Lakota West will get the ball right back.
I'm shocked there wasn't a foul earlier, but there's the timeout.
So the under 4 timeout, as there is a 1-point difference in this game. We will be right back here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. Caitlin Barber searching for someone. She swings it out. Sydney Williams for 3. Oh, it's just off the mark. And a foul is on Katie Fox.
I'm worried about these fouls, Andrew. We're already up to 3, and if this gets out of hand for West and they need to start fouling, it's going to be a rough game. Going to be a lot of free throws for Middletown, and so far they've been knocking them all down.
Yes, a really good job from Middletown shooting the free throws. It's a big part if you want to pull off this win. Middletown knows how good West is, and they're trying to take them down here tonight. Jamia Jones on the outside, Brett Gregory. Into Layla Johnson, the cut. Johnson attacks. Johnson off the mark. The rebound and the foul! Layla Johnson!
I don't think you can have a worse possession for Lakota West. Middletown takes the lead and the and 1, so now you're up to 4 fouls. And Middletown, with this free throw, is up 2. It is not looking good for Lakota West with just 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
If they can get some threes to fall, though, that'd be huge. A free throw from Johnson and a lane violation on Middletown, so that's huge for West. Only down 1 here with 3 and some change to go. A big GMC game here in the early part of the season.
Watch for a 3 if I know this Lakota West team.
Bailiff inside. Out to Barber for 3. No good. And Bree Gregory in transition. Gregory down the lane, attacking full steam. Not the shot you want. Bailiff gets the ball right back. She wants a 3. She doesn't have it. Jada Nelson for 3. Off the mark. Katie Fox.
What a tip.
Wow, what a hustle play from Katie Fox.
That is the smartest play you can make in that situation.
Lakota West needs a bucket. Who are they going to go to? It's Jada Nelson. And wow, no foul call. That is insane.
That's clear. I mean, she hooked her arm.
Benson and the bucket. Wow, some crazy calls here late in this game going against the Firebirds. I thought she had her feet planted, but I guess the ref disagreed. And Middletown with a chance to go up 2 possessions here against Lakota West.
I just, if you're going to call that, I feel like you have to call, it's the contact from the possession right before.
Free throw in and out. And Lakota West has possession, so only down 3, and we know they can shoot as Reese Johnson gets ready to check in with her shooting capabilities for Caitlin Barber.
Don't forget about Isabel Saunders Reese Johnson checking into the game right now. Do not doubt her three-point ability.
Up ahead to Bailiff. Johnson outside to Katie Fox. Fox gets inside. The fadeaway is blocked. It is Jamia Jones once again. Here comes Bree Gregory in transition. Benson, the step back 3. No good. Bailiff the rebound. Katie Fox up ahead. Reese Johnson steps back. Nelson into Griffin. And it will be a jump ball. And Lakota West still has possession. Wow.
So a very lucky break. Notice Middletown 0 fouls, so they could take some time off the clock just from fouling on this possession, especially up 3. I wouldn't be surprised if you see that in this game.
Katie Fox. Here's a step back 3. Nelson the rebound. She cannot connect. Jones inside and a foul on Lakota West.
Frustrating set of possessions right there. But Lakota West is not out of it yet. They're only down 3. Plenty of time.
The only thing is that the shot clock, there is no shot clock here in high school basketball, so that's definitely a problem. If you're Lakota West, you're going to have to start fouling soon.
So if you're watching this game, expect for a lot of free throws in the next minute and a half because West, like you said, there's no shot clock, so they're going to have to probably start fouling pretty soon.
They're probably going to start pressing up as well, going for steals. As West trying to come back and win this ball game.
Some fans are having some impact on these free throws.
They're getting loud here. Lakota West trying to have an advantage, and it works. So 2 missed free throws. It stays a 1-possession game in transition. Fox ahead to Bailiff for the tie. In and out.
Oh.
The rebound to Reese Johnson. What a play.
What a rebound.
And a timeout called by Coach
That's
Jay
a smart
Chadwell.
timeout.
A smart timeout. We will be right back with a minute and change to play here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. Here we go, a minute 20 to play. Lakota West down by 3. Sydney Wilson in the corner. Off the mark. And up ahead it goes to Reap.
Don't forget,
no hurry.
No shot clock.
And Reap just steps out of bounds. Wow.
She thought it would be a foul there.
She just assumed that the refs would give her the call like they have most of the game, but not right there. So here we go. What a just
back and forth
right
turn
there.
of events.
Bailiff up ahead to Williams. Firebirds cannot be afraid to shoot a 3. Katie Fox out to Bailiff. Sydney Williams for the tie. And it's good! Sydney Williams, what a shot!
The redemption 3.
Tie ball game. 45 seconds to go, and we'll stay right here. 42 to 42. So what are your thoughts on how Lakota West executes down in the last 45 seconds of this game?
Well, you had the look the first time with Williams. It was so close to going in, just rattled out. And then you give her another chance. Pretty similar shot, but that one rattles in. And now you have a tie ball game. If you're Middletown, I think there's only one option. You got to go down low. Expect Jemiah Jones to get in on the action. I could see a pass out. Her passing ability, she leads the team in assists. I would not be shocked if she tries to get something out to the perimeter or maybe a deep 2. But with how good she is down low and how good she's been just in this game, I would expect her to be at least a big impact in the offense with just 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, and you also got to be thinking from a strategical standpoint as a coach. There's no shot clock, 45 seconds left. Do you just run this whole thing down and take the last shot of the game right here if you're Middletown?
You see it all the time in high school. I wouldn't be shocked if they do it here. I think you might hear some boos from the crowd. But, I mean, like you said, strategically, I think it's the right decision to make. We'll see if they decide to make it. But if you have an open shot, you just got to go ahead and take it.
That is true, but you do not want to give Lakota West an opportunity to win this in regulation.
When the threes have mattered most, West has knocked them down.
So here we go. Gregory getting it up. They got to get across the half-court line. You don't want an 8-second violation, so they do. And here comes...
There it is.
Reap. So they are going to hold on to this ball. It's turned over. Kennedy Griffin in transition. Griffin down the lane. No good. Rebound Sydney Williams. And they can work this clock. Here we go.
So there's the strategy, Andrew.
Lakota West with possession. Katie Fox on the outside. A chance to win it here for the Firebirds. Fox gets it back to Bailiff, and a timeout is used from Jay Chadwell with 6 seconds to play. What will he draw up?
I think he might have wanted to call that timeout a little bit earlier. You get a little bit more time on the clock. But in this instance, you get more of a bang-bang play.
But this basically guarantees that if you miss, you're going to OT.
Yeah, true. So, like I said, that bang-bang play, maybe 1, maybe 2 passes. Andrew, it might not be the analytical move when it's a tie game, but with this West team, you got to imagine it might be a 3-pointer. You might see something down low, a quick layup, but it's going to be hard with the, like I said, the twin towers you got down there. Expect a quick 3, but you're going to see some passes to make it happen. Middletown has played a very good defensive game, so they're going to be on it. I'm not going to be surprised. With how great this game is, again, I don't know if I can predict it. We might see something. I don't know. This is going to be insane. Get your popcorn. It's going to be incredible.
Get your popcorn indeed. What a play, though, from Kennedy Griffin to even set this up. As here we go. A chance to win it for Katie Fox. She gets it across. She drives inside, fades away, and it's blocked. And that'll be OT here at Middletown. What a block from Jemiah Jones to send this thing to extra time here. And we're going to have some free basketball tonight at Middletown Arena.
I don't know about that call. You know Jemiah Jones is going to be down there. I don't think you can make a drive like that when she's anticipating you moving towards her with no time left on the clock. I think you need to get a bang-bang play and get a shot up, a catch-and-shoot play. I don't know about that call, Andrew. you can get past the perimeter if you're Katie Fox very easily. She is a very capable dribbler, but I don't think she can get past Jemiah Jones at 6'4". That's her third or fourth block of this game, and I just don't agree with that play.
Yeah, and I think it's good to get the ball into your best player's hands. I don't disagree with that, but I don't know about the play design because she was just coming off the dribble and shooting a tough fadeaway, and those are just tough shots to hit in that situation.
I think this OT is good. 4 minutes left. You got to expect the coaches now, they're down to their last few plays. They're going to be drawing something up.
As here we go. First overtime basketball of the season. Jump around playing here in the arena. It is a perfect night for some hoops here. First game we are covering of the basketball season, and it has lived up to the hype. Lakota West and Middletown heading for some extra basketball here as Jada Nelson and Jamia Jones, who have both played incredible games, are set to tip off.
I don't think you can ask for a better game, Andrew.
You really cannot. Middletown will win the tip, and here come the Middies. So in no rush here. Under 4 minutes to play. Lakota West playing aggressive. Aggressiveness will win them this game. Reap inside. Gets it to the bigger and stronger Layla Jones. And now Middletown has the lead once more. Up ahead, Williams. It's the three-point shooting of Lakota West versus the paint offense of Middletown. Barber inside. Into Nelson. Sydney Williams from way downtown. It's no good, but Jada Nelson is there, and she cannot convert. Up ahead we go. A nice ball fake. What a block from Sydney Williams, and it will stay with Middletown.
West needs to hustle. Sydney Williams just made an incredible block. Someone's got to get down there and tip that ball back in because now Middletown just has a whole nother possession to work with.
And that is very true. Jay Chadwell trying to coach his players up. A tough mid-range right there. It's no good. And Lakota West keeps possession.
Look
Katie
at
Fox
Sydney
up ahead.
Wilson. Oh, my goodness.
What a hustle play right there. Caroline Bailiff for three. No good. Those threes are high percentage shots, though. And analytically speaking, that is definitely the shot you want to take with how good shooting-wise this team is. Inside the back door, it's got them all game long, and it continues right there. The size of Layla Jones has just hurt the Firebirds all night. Here's Caroline Bailiff in transition. They need a basket here. Down by 4. Jada Nelson, the mid-range. No good. The hustle from Sydney Williams, and it stays in. And here's Katie Fox, and she lays it in. Down at 2 points. What a hustle play.
She's done that 100 times, and she does it to a T right there. Now you got to get a defensive stop.
Bailiff up high. They need to play aggressive here. Middletown not in any rush whatsoever as they have the lead. Outside, it's Benson for 3. No good. But the rebound into Johnson. They've been more physical all night. Gregory on the outside. Relocates, and it stays in the hands of Johnson. Back to Gregory, who takes it inside. The 5'1" point guard, Bray Gregory. And it's a 4-point lead. Katie Fox takes it the other way. Lakota West needs some sort of offense. Sydney Williams in the corner. There it is. The crowd silencer from Sydney Williams.
This fourth quarter and overtime, Williams has had defensively, offensively. She has been doing it all.
What a shot in the clutch moment. She tied the game up earlier to send it to OT, and now she cuts it to 1. Another timeout from Middletown, but we will stick with you. Just a minute and 9 seconds to go. And what do you think they're drawing up here if they're Middletown?
It's, again, I think it's got us around. Jamia Jones, she has been doing it all throughout this entire game. I have a feeling they're going to use her possibly as a decoy maybe get it to one of the shorter guards and either get a three-pointer or a quick drive. But I think they got to get some time off the clock before they do it. I think there's two ways of thinking. You get a quick bucket and go up even more, or you try to hold the ball. But when they've held that ball, it's not gone well. Lakota West usually always gets a steal with how good their defense is. So it's going to be a tough call for these coaches, but with how good they've done, I would not be shocked if they get a bucket here.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Layla Johnson has been hurting the Firebirds big time. She's come up really clutch late in this game. And it is just going to be a battle of grit and toughness here in these final minute and 9 seconds. What a basketball game to open up the year, though. Just incredible stuff from both sides.
Could you ask for a better way to start the season here on the channel? You got the win last night versus Withrow, and then a insane overtime match here in Middletown.
We obviously love seeing Lakota West blow out teams, but it is very fun when they have close contests like this, especially when they go into OT. And so glad we came to this game here tonight to do this game. I mean, this game has lived up to the hype. So here we go. Middletown up by 1 point. Lakota West, do they choose the foul or do they go for the steal here? Still a lot of time left on that clock. And Middletown in no rush. Can't turn it over here, though, if you're Middletown. They keep it on the perimeter. Benson working with it. She gets it inside to Amaria Reap. Back out to Gregory. There's the post work. And a near steal deflection. Lakota West playing aggressive. They need to play more aggressive. Time winding down. Gregory has shown her handles all night. But Bailiff is all over it. They're on the ground. Caroline Bailiff, what a play.
And that's what I told you.
And Lakota West has possession.
A little bit of a scuffle there down on the court. You cannot make a mistake in this late in the game.
I do not want any technical fouls. Wow, 35.8 seconds to go. Lakota West down 1, and they have the ball. Everyone on their feet here in the arena.
Those who came out, I mean, they were lucky to come to this game. This has been really incredible.
GMC basketball never disappoints. Here is Katie Fox. A chance to take the lead. Fox dribbles up. Up ahead to Bailiff. Down to Sydney Williams. Time running low. Williams into Fox. She takes the step back jumper, and it's pure! Katie Fox for the lead!
Oh my goodness.
Here comes Middletown. They don't call a timeout. Inside. Chance to win it. And a bucket. And the foul for Jamia Jones.
Oh my goodness.
It is a party in Middletown. Jay Chadwell wanted the foul on Middletown. He's not going to get it. And so with 4.6 seconds to go, Lakota West needs a bucket. But Middletown can clinch what would be one of the most exciting wins of the season. Wow. A timeout called. And we will return here. We'll actually stay right here with just 4 seconds to go. Man, this would be such a heartbreaker for Lakota West.
I think you got to wait on that timeout until after the free throw because it really does change where you go with the ball. What an exciting game. I thought Katie Fox sealed it, and then Jemiah Jones, was it Jemiah Jones, I think, with the bucket?
It was.
And now takes the lead, and she struggled with the free throws here tonight. This one's huge. If she hits this, it's a tie game if they knock down a 2. This has been one of the most incredible games I've ever seen at the high school level.
It has just been amazing. But right here, if you're Middletown, do you purposely miss this free throw to put Lakota West in a position where they have to go down the floor off of a rebound? That's something to think about, as Lakota West has no timeouts remaining. So after this free throw is shot, they're going to have to go down the floor and try for a game-winning look. Just 4 seconds to go. And man, both teams have fought their hearts out. Katie Fox, what a clutch jumper to take the lead, but Middletown answering right back like they've done all night.
Yeah, Katie Fox, she saw the shot. No one was guarding her. It was kind of just lazy defense on the perimeter. Just let her get by and let her get the open shot.
But it's still a chance here for Lakota West.
This is a huge free throw. Maybe we even see double overtime, Andrew.
That would be amazing. Jemiah Jones, free throw. No good. But the rebound is in the hands of Middletown. And that's going to do it as here's Katie Fox from half court. No good. Barely off the mark. And Middletown has pulled off the upset. Can you believe it here? This is GMC basketball, an absolute heartbreaker from Lakota West. What a basketball game here tonight. Middletown wins it. It is a party in Middletown tonight for Jemiah Jones, and she's letting the crowd know it. They just announced that Jemiah Jones had 25 rebounds tonight. That is absolutely incredible, and that is called toughness right there from Middletown. Can you believe it? Wow. What did we just witness?
I've never seen it this loud in this arena.
Yeah, and I mean, what an incredible game and an incredible moment here tonight for Middletown. A heartbreaker for West, but they'll be back in action next week for another game that we will be covering. But that is all for tonight. An incredible game. Lakota West, the final score, the Firebirds lose 49-50 off of a Middletown game winner. And that will be all for tonight. A tough loss for West, but we will be back in action next week for some more Firebird basketball.